Hi everyone, welcome to the Pretty Ambitious podcast.
Today we are going to be talking about how everyone shows the successes of their company, but nobody shows the journey, and that is exactly what we are here for.
So my name's Avery, I'm 18 years old, and right now I own a small business called Style Me Pretty, which is just a little small online boutique, and I'm still in high school, but going to UTampa next year.
So I am Ava. I am also in high school. I am not going to college. I'm taking over my dad's company and taking real estate classes. This is our first episode, so just bear with us.
But basically this video or this podcast is just gonna kind of tell you guys and show you guys like why we're starting this. Like this is gonna be like the core and the heart of what we're doing. So yeah. So let's just talk a little bit more about like why we're doing this.
So we both have grown up in people that are really invested in business, but we are looking to expand into all different aspects of business, finance wise, all different kinds of companies, and kind of just see how they got to where they are and their raw and realistic journey like ours, because everyone always sees the end result, but nobody in our generation is really looking at how they got there. And I think that's such a important aspect of business, because you can't just jump to what you want at the end. You have to take the full ride there, even if it means failing. And I feel like everyone's so scared of failure now that this never really happens.
Yeah. I think the whole point of this, so basically what we're going to do with these podcasts is we're going to be interviewing already successful people. So we're going to be learning from all their mistakes, what went right with their stories, and just kind of learn things. Like we're like sponges that are ready to soak up a bunch of information. Also, the whole point of this is not only to just learn things about business and show you guys, but personally, we also want to start creating connections and start networking, because that's something that is very important in business. So you're going to be seeing us do lots of podcasts with already successful business owners. And then if you go and follow our Instagram and our TikTok pages, we're also going to be doing like street interviews with people who own businesses and are already successful, people who maybe work for businesses and are doing really well there. So we're basically just going to be learning, and you guys are going to be learning with us. So,
and we are so excited for this. So, I think part of the interview is, even if it's not exactly what maybe someone thinks it is, just learning maybe what they thought they could have done differently too. We're not just going to be like, oh yeah, they drive this Lamborghini and this is what they did to get there, because learning from mistakes is the best way to grow your business. And I feel like that's not talked about enough. And that's exactly kind of like she was saying, like our whole point for this is looking down every different avenue, because we don't really know exactly what even we want to do in the future. So this could create a whole new opening of ideas based on these connections and these answers and these responses. And that's exactly why we want to share them with you, because you don't have to know.
Exactly. And obviously, we're only like in high school, so you're going to see us grow and learn. Like we are starting at 0 and we are trying to get to 100. So,
and I just realized I'm 17. I never said that.
So we're going to be doing our first street interviews today, actually. So like I'm really excited to see how that goes. And I'm also really excited to like kind of start to get used to hearing like no's, like and communicating with people. That's going to be really interesting. But in business, you have to be confident in yourself, and you have to, an open mouth gets fed.
Embrace the fear. You have to embrace it with fear and just like bite the bullet and go for it.
Exactly. And no's, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Good vibes around here. Good vibes.
And we're gonna document the no's too. Like if we go up to someone and they're like, ooh, I don't really wanna, we're gonna show you guys that, because we don't want you to think this is like we have it all figured out when we start posting these videos. Because as you can tell, we don't.
So I feel like we've talked about our goals. Our goals are, make connections, learn, show you guys what we're learning so you guys can learn with us. But yeah.
I feel like we also kind of talked about what you guys are going to get from this, which is a unfiltered journey, because filtration is not going to feed you guys what's going to help you
Uh-huh.
or even us, because I feel like we've both followed a lot of business people on TikTok and
Mhm.
Instagram and even like YouTube videos and stuff. And
Mhm.
I feel like the ones that at least I see that are the most beneficial are
Mhm.
always the ones that are like, this isn't realistic. Like what you're seeing
Yes.
isn't realistic.
Yes.
Because you don't want to go in blind with like these like rose-colored glasses that
Uh-huh.
everything is like fun and happy and like whatever.
Uh-huh.
But it really just shows that you can make fun out of it, and you should enjoy your career, which means you should enjoy the moments that are a little bit more difficult to understand, I guess. And I just feel like that's also another aspect of it.
And going back to what you're saying about like social media, I feel like we're also in an age where there's a lot of BS on social media.
Yes,
Like I've seen a lot
100%.
of stuff with like people being like, I started day trading day one and made $100
Yes.
million. Like
Yes.
that is just not true. Just know that if you're listening and watching this podcast, this is real life.
Yeah.
We're not doing any of that fake bullshit. We're not doing the
No.
cuts. Like this is going to be real. It's going to be a real journey. So
and we hope to show you guys like the growth at the end of this. Like when
Mhm.
we run with it, we hope, like, our whole goal is that not only for us, but as you guys like watch our journey, that you can see the improvement, because we want it to be realistic, and
Mhm.
we also want you to know that consistency is more than time.
Mhm.
So just consistently working on ourselves and working on what we want in our lives and looking at this end goal,
Mhm.
but not having tunnel vision to get there and thinking that there's only one way. I feel like we just want you guys to see the level of improvement that we hope to get,
Mhm.
and that we honestly are determined to get, because I feel
Oh,
like
yes.
we're both very like driven, like we will get
Very
this kind of way,
driven,
like
yep.
manifestation, but also in a deeper way, like this is what we're gonna get.
Mhm.
We're gonna show you how to get there.
Yes.
And I just feel like we want you guys to know this isn't like a joke.
This
Like,
is not a joke.
no.
Like we have places we want to be. We have goals
Yes.
to get, and that starts today.
Yes.
And this is going to be super fun. I'm really excited about this new venture. So
yes, this next chapter is definitely going to be an eye-opening thing, I think,
Yes.
for us and hopefully for you guys too,
Yeah.
so that you aren't scared. I mean, we're still in high school. We're still
we
going to prom.
We
and all
do
these
not know
things.
everything.
No.
In fact, we do not know anything. We
And-
haven't stepped out of. We haven't really stepped into the
No.
real world yet.
No.
But this
And-
is gonna make us. So.
And we don't know how people are going to react to this. Like, and I feel like everyone's always so scared of what other people think, but you've nothing to lose. Like,
nothing to lose.
you only
One
have
life to
things
live.
to gain. And I mean, we invested what, $20 with these microphones? Like,
Which, by the way, I paid literally just $4 extra for these to get here yesterday from Amazon. It took 3 hours for these to get here. Like everyone starts from
billion-dollar
something.
company.
Everyone starts from something. So here's where we're starting from.
and you just can't be scared to start from where you are. Like,
yeah.
literally a $20 investment. We don't know what this could turn into. We only know and hope what we turn it into.
Mhm.
And I mean, you don't even need these. Like,
I know.
get your phone, get out there, post
Yep.
content, like,
yes,
create
definitely.
the life that you want, and don't worry about what anyone else has to say, because
No.
it's your life, you live it, and you create it. You are the author of your story.
Exactly.
We are so young, and this is exactly when to get started.
This is the time
even
to
if
take
you don't
risks.
know. Exactly.
Like you should just not care. You should just not care, because you're gonna fail. Something that I do know is that you're gonna fail a million times before you get to where you want to be.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to get used to failing. Get used to people saying maybe bad things about you. But
get used to hearing no, like she was saying.
you just gotta still have it in you.
Exactly.
Here, gotta have it in you.
You have to have that internal like fire to just keep yourself going when everyone else is trying to like put you down and put you out. Because I mean, depending on what avenue you go down, like even if this is something that doesn't interest you, maybe you'll hear what other people have to say and it'll spark an interest for you. And that's honestly what we hope to get out of this. Is there's so many young girls out there that are so stuck with what they want to do in their life, and we are those girls too. And you can feel lost and you can feel hopeless and you can just feel like everything's almost becoming one big blur. And we hope that out of this you kind of find an avenue for yourself that makes you feel something about your life and what you aspire to be, and that you aren't ever scared. We have a special guest.
So I guess there's not really much else for us to talk about because like today is our first time doing street interviews. Like we are starting today. Like this is us starting. So this was our first, podcast,
Our first episode.
Get ready for a lot more.
And follow along with us if you want to build something, and if you don't know what it is that you want to build, that's perfectly okay.
And if you have questions,
don't either.
If you have questions that you want answered, follow us.
Yes.
Follow us.
And we'll if there's anything you guys want to see or hear about after these interviews and after this podcast, let us know, because
shoot us
we
a
are
DM.
we are experimenting, and we would be happy to ask you questions. We already have a few interviews lined up with some special guests that we think you guys are really going to enjoy.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And I mean, even during those or after those, if there's any questions you have for these people, or before, let us know, and we'd be more than happy to ask
this is
them.
also for you guys.
Yes.
So, now's your time. If you have specific questions and you're confused and you want answers about something, tell us, because we're going to go out into the real world, find the people who know the answers to those questions, and answer them for you and for us. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And we are so excited that we get to take you guys along with us. And yes, we may have created a script before this, but that's all part of the journey.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep it real with you guys.
There's a lot of BS on social media about business and being successful.
Hopefully.
Yes. So, we'll see you guys in the next one.